Hey, how's it going? Today is Thursday, 28th of December, and we're taking a look at facilities and what kind of facilities are available up there. I've covered a number of those. There's a battle in the background again. it's, we need to progress. It's and I have time. Anyway, let's progress. I have covered a number of the facilities available. I have touched on London, Cambridge, Bristol, and perhaps worth taking a look at Oxford. Based on the research and development expenditure, Oxford might be optimal place as well as how much talent is available within that area. I thought we'll take a look at Oxford and what kind of facilities might be available up there. Within this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Oxford University Innovation. I think that's the name of it. But again, I'm trying to understand how they would be working and or collaborating with a number of different businesses, right? Based on the expenditure, that would be my decision making, but most likely I will be for time being just testing the water side, not necessarily engaging with Oxford too much, other than perhaps see what is available. Other than that, most likely Cambridge and or Bristol, perhaps London, based on finance, might be optimal. But again, I don't know. I don't know. That's my thinking coming into this, right? And what are opportunities available? Might as well share some of that experience coming into this, right? I'm interested in business incubator and or perhaps when it comes to investments, there is I haven't done enough research to understand how much investments are being made within the area, and if anything, how to have access to facilities. So not necessarily myself, I would need to enter any agreement or would need to rent anything if it's possible. Equipment is sitting there already, so how myself, my business would be able to access that equipment or perhaps talent within that area is something about myself I'm looking to understand. This is what they are saying. We help Oxford ideas come to life. Oxford University Innovation is a wholly owned subsidiary of University of Oxford. We manage university technology transfer and consulting activities, right? So perhaps it's non-profit. That's what I'm looking to understand. If it's non-profit, great. We can progress from there. Then they might have some process in place or team in place where they help in launching innovative ideas, invest in new ventures, and provide consulting services, right? And there might be some options there. Let's take a look at where myself I would find a lot of friction, right? I would be myself directed to the person who needs most of the time additional training. Training would be within sales. Can the person present me with an offer? Otherwise, what should be talking with this person? If this person would ask a lot of questions about what I would like to do and everything with regards to company, everything, he will be collecting all this information without signing an agreement in the first place. So why would I be disclosing any information about my company or other companies, right? The person that would be talking to needs additional training in the first place, usually, 90% of the time, right? Then you need to present me with an offer with the prices and everything. Otherwise, what we are discussing, right? He would ask me, okay, what this or this is very hard. He will keep saying things like, it's very hard. I need to know everything. It's very hard. So what he's saying, he doesn't have an offer, right? So that's a problem. It's not that he needs to find out something about my organization, right? If I can, I would not necessarily say what kind of organization I represent, right? Because then he would perhaps structure an offer where he would price my organization even more than it has to be. So instead of perhaps pricing it £20 an hour, he would price £500 an hour. So why would I say what kind of organization I present in the first place? So that's where the friction would begin. So that's what I'm saying, right? So if they could have an offer, okay, where is it? Let's discuss it, right? And if it's too much, I will try if I can pay very little or no if I can. I think most of the people will try to do that, right? And how we can potentially collaborate, work together. If it's non-profit organization, if it's subsidiary organization with working together with some of those universities, how we can engage and work together, right? Startup incubator is something that myself are interested in. Perhaps there's a responsible person there who knows what he's doing. So it have taken over 80 startups. Perhaps it's not that popular, or perhaps it should be more popular. So why cannot it be 800, right? If we currently within UK there's 10 million people economically inactive, so there should be perhaps 800. I don't know. Maybe it's good. They can play, run around and play with kids. I guess if people economically inactive, right? But either way, startup incubator, right? So if the person is there, great. Perhaps I don't know. This organization's website it doesn't seem to function very well. So that's a lot of reasons, perhaps not optimal, but anything. I might have gonna have to progress into reaching out to Oxford University, but again, the person would not necessarily would know what to do, where to go, what to say, right? So additional training from there, present me with an offer, we can progress from there. So perhaps they have done something in the past, perhaps within the last I don't know 4 years or so, or since 11, so since 2011 taken over 80 startups. 80 only? So it might be very hard thing to do. Again, I don't know. So there's additional information there for people who are interested in. That might be the process, how you can engage with different universities and perhaps support the economy by launching new startups, right? So let's push that number from 80 to perhaps 800, I think we can, and that would be potentially be way hard to do. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more about your body and fitness, I have published a book, Project Fit Flow. Within this book, I'm taking a look and looking to share as much information as I can about the body and where to begin, where to start, and then approaching your body and fitness overall. I would break it down process, and I will be taking a look at nutrition as well as recovery and working out three different areas and how you can benefit yourself from learning more about those areas. Since we're entering a new year, there might be a way, new fresh start, and how you can take a look and adjust your overall health is something that needs improving, or additional knowledge before entering or doing anything might be very beneficial for many people out there, beginning perhaps even with nutrition, right? You can find it. There's going to be a QR code in the corner and company's website below. There's most likely different ways how many people can engage with some of those institutions and or universities and or research technology centers, right? Within the number of videos, I'm taking a look at or how to access facilities, different facilities, how to have access to those facilities. Ideally, if it's possible, with very little agreement. You might need to undergo some understanding of how to use those facilities. That's different. If those facilities already been set up, sometimes there's a lot of investments being made already with those facilities. And if it's not necessarily private companies, perhaps they might be interested in giving you access to some of those facilities, and or not paying for anything. That would be a deal. Something that I'm myself looking for. I don't know how to do it, but there should be. I don't know if my work on the paper, right? I'll try to engage with the team and see what it's like and collaborating and working together, and what the process might be, right? And thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.